Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy, your 2018-2019 Senla Region F Street Autocross Champion and GT Sports Sim Racer. And tonight we are at the Red Bull Ring in the Group 4 cars, and I am driving the Porsche Cayman. Can I continue to make that DR climb to A+? Well, you're going to have to stick around to find out. All right, quick look at the Kudos Prime. I started this Porsche season at 41,239 points. Currently at 43,936, so still 6,000 points away from A+. Let's get into the race and see if I can't move that number upward. All right, so here is the qualifying. I'm hoping to get into the 146s for qualifying. That seems to be a good qualifying time for me. 147s I won't be pleased with. So while this is going down, let's go ahead and talk about tire strategies quickly. So in the Porsche, there are a couple, actually 3 different tire strategies I could try. The start on hards, which ends up being the one I use. So I'll start on 2 hards, and then I will switch to the mediums, go mediums for 7 laps, and then switch to the softs and go softs for 7 laps. Trying to get the undercut, trying to use the Porsche's advantage of tire wear, and get some undercuts on some folks. Now I could go like a 1 hard, 8 medium, 7 soft, but I'm not quite there in terms of my driving, getting those tires to last that long. So trying to go with the 2 7 7, so 2 hard, 7 medium, 7 soft. Other way you could do it, start off on the mediums, which I had pretty good success in the lobbies doing as well. I'm going to go with 7 medium to start, switch over to the hards and go 1 or 2 on the hards, and then switch over to softs and end on softs. Of course, there are a plethora of other strategies you could go from there, but the one that I'm going with, start on the hards, get the undercut on the mediums, get the undercut on the softs, and I hope everyone murders each other and maybe get a little lucky and move up the grid. If I don't qualify well, or even if I qualify at the front, maybe get towards first place. So here I come across the finish line with a 136.878. I was very happy with that. That is good for a 7th place start. So let's get on to the race and see the action. All right, it is race time, and we are off, heading towards corner 1 at the Red Bull Ring. I am behind Binary Theory in the 86. I will not murder him in corner 1. I'm just going to let off here at about the 100 board, kind of coast on through there in 2nd gear. And as I do that, I notice the Porsche's coming really fast on the inside, so I give him a little room, and it causes me to go a little further outside of this curbing than I wanted to. Looked okay. Looked like I got those left tires across. No, apparently I got the front tires across first. So, of course, making room for a fellow competitor cost me a half second here because, you know, that's this game and its stupid penalty system. It's just the way it is. So, get through the tight right-hander here. I'm going to have to serve my penalty. And, of course, Cayman being a slug that it is going to cost me positions. Many other cars, they can seem to hold the position even after they serve a half-second penalty, but not the Cayman. So it looks like I got the inside lane here wide open, and they kind of get into each other, and GT Nebula comes back in front of me. I try to go to the outside, get into his quarter panel just a little bit, push him into the sand. I go into the sand myself. That's right, folks. Murder by Greddy. Sorry, Nebula, man. I did not want to do that. Y'all were kind of distracting me with your side-by-side action. I thought I had that inside position, or I guess it's on the outside, but anyway. So moving forward, lap 2. I am in last place, but not for long because, yes, someone else let me go by. And then we have a gentleman going on a sightseeing tour, and Earn Fan Forever looked like he wanted to go sightseeing with him as well, but he decides to rejoin the race in a kind of an odd angle there. I'm not able to catch him because, again, the Cayman just has no mid-torque or any speed whatsoever, really. But it is very good in the corners. So catch up to Earn Fan Forever in the corners. He, of course, is in that Aston Martin, which is very fast on a straight line. Looking to see if I can't at least get beside him, set something up. Then I realize, oh crap, it's lap 2. I'm on my hard tires, so I got to get in the pits here. I got to put my new tires on, so I brake a little early here. I'm going to let him slide in front of me. I get underneath him here. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm in the pits. And then he comes in the pits too. Oh my goodness, the most awkward pit lane in pit lane history. As you can see here, my pit crew looking a little dejected with me. My homeboy there working his left arm out. He's probably got some rotator cuff issues there. It's probably why my pit stop was so slow, because I came out about a half second further back than went in on Earn Fan forever. Anyway, a couple more laps later, on lap 4, still in last place, but not for long, because yes, folks, some people kindly went into the pits there. As you can see, True Titan and Race Fanatic go into the pits and give up a position or two to yours truly. So look at that. I'm not last anymore. That's awesome. So from 7th to last to 16th, and heading down the straight. Here they come out of the pits. Race Fanatic somehow comes out in front of True Titan. Fast forward a little bit here. I've got Race Fanatic on the rear end as Turpy and Earn Fan getting side by side. So I'm thinking, lifting my chops here, I'm thinking I might be able to make a move since these two are going at it, but I am enjoying the tight racing here. As it looks like Turpy tries to get the undercut, just a little nudge there, but yes, that was clean racing. That was good stuff. So heading down towards the last two corners, and Race Fanatic on those fresh tires decides he's going to try the inside. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give you some Porsche power here. I'm not going to let you just take it from me because I got the slipstream. So I go around the outside. I'm going to show him my skills. And he just knocks me a little bit wide. That's all right. I didn't die, so that's cool. So, yeah, that gets a not so clean racing Texas play. He falls back. He didn't take the position from me. That was cool. That wasn't terrible. So he goes for it again. This time I won't let him have it. I'm like, all right, dude. You're on better tires, and you're in that stinking Jaguar. I can't seem to hold those guys off today. So I'll let him get in front of me and hopefully suck me back up. That's right. Yay! He does make the move. And hopefully he can pull me back up to Turpy, which he really does, almost does right here. As you can see, I'm only probably about a second behind Turpy Urfy right here, trying to catch back up to him, getting into his slipstream. We have very similar pace. We practice together often. Turpy's a good guy. I like racing with him. And, of course, I'm not quite fast enough to get past the exiting Star Troop 25, and yes, a Corvette. Possibly the worst car to get behind in a Porsche, because it's just slightly faster than the Porsche on the straight, and just good enough in the corners, but terrible enough in the corners to hold you up. So, for quite a few laps, I'm kind of stuck here behind Star Troop. I had a couple guys coming up the rear end, so I broke a little bit late there. I was paying too much attention to my rearview mirror, not enough attention to my brake markers. And Devil Dog goes by in that really fast RCZ. Man, that thing on a straight line is just stupid quick, especially compared to the Cayman anyway. I don't know, compared to the Ass and the Jaguar, maybe it's, fast, but not like blazingly fast compared to my car. Oh, and I know his tires wear out pretty quickly, so that's his downfall. But good gracious, man, those things, if one is even in my slipstream within, say, 0.3 of a second, they will blow by me on the straight here at the Red Bull Ring. So again, lap 9, I'm going to be coming into the pits at the end of this lap on my 277 strategy. Just trying to stay in that suck of the Mercedes and that really fast RCZ. Again, Race Fanatic coming back in. I put on the right blinker to let them know, hey, I'm going in the pits. I take the nice tight line in there so it's not awkward going in the pits. Didn't get anyone's way. Bravo, Greddy. Come back out on lap 10 in, yes, 17th place. So after all that, I made up a whopping 2 spots. So a few laps later, about 4 laps later, I'm back on the tail of that beautiful purple and white Corvette by Star Troop 25. Not where I want to be. And behind me, I've got another Aston. So I decide, yes, use the force. When you can't beat him in racing, you just got to mind pass him. So I just tell him to get out of my way with my brain, and he does so, and he just goes off the right there. So apologize, Race Fanatic. That was some Jedi shit. But every once in a while, I have to use my superpowers to get past people, and you just happen to be the recipient. Now you might ask, why don't I use my Jedi mind tricks on the Corvette? I don't know. He has some kind of immunity or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to be here all day, folks. So then there goes the RCZ blowing by me as I'm trying to stay in the slip of the Jag here by Race Fanatic. Some tight racing there, pretty clean. Good job there by all the folks involved. Of course, Star Troop gets a half-second penalty. I'm unable to take advantage of it because the RCZ was sitting on my outside. I couldn't take that corner like I wanted to. So, unfortunately, not able to make a pass on the half-second penalty. Heading down here on a corner 3, picking up time on the vet. I'm guessing my tires are probably holding on a little bit better than his. These vets tend to get squirrely on the later end of their stints. You'll see the back end kind of getting wild, like right here. And then I just tap him from behind a little bit. Probably pretty naughty on my part, but geez, not that naughty. So he comes and he slams into me. I don't know if it was because he was mad or he just didn't know I was there. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he didn't know I was there, even though he was flashing his lights quite a bit at me at the end. So sorry, Star Troop, I didn't mean to bump you from behind. Apologies. So anyway, finished in 16th, didn't make up any more positions, and got 128 points. So wasn't real happy to finish on that. So I am going to go again, and here's the next lobby. Some A-plus folks in here, so I'm like, I'm 18th in this lobby. I got to lay down another good qualifying. I'm needing that 136. So coming around in the final corner here, getting a little bit of slipstream there from the Corvette. Can I cross the line? Yes, a 136.790. That is a good time for the Geauxgreddy. Very happy with that. I don't know why I just talked about myself in the third person like that. The Geauxgreddy. Anyway, so let's move on to the race. Let's see how I do in this one. So a little better lobby this time. Better qualifying time, but I qualify in 10th. I got GT Nebula in front of me. You might remember GT Nebula. I literally murdered him last race in corner 2, so I'm not going to murder him this time. I refuse to murder GT Nebula because that would just be the worst thing on the planet, to kill someone twice. And of course the Corvette goes inside, so I let him through, and then he almost murders GT Nebula. And then I use my Jedi mind tricks there on the 9th place guy, and he goes off into the wall. I was trying to use him on the Corvette, but like I said, the Corvette's got that immunity. It probably bounced off him and hit number 9, the 9th place guy there, so I apologize for my misplaced Jedi mind tricks. So here we are coming onto lap 2, and there goes TH503 Racing. He finally gets the pass done after several launches. Now I'm on hard tires. I'm assuming they were on medium or soft tires, and that is why you're trying to get by. And here's PSRT suppressed. Now normally PSRT suppressed has some pretty good pace, so usually he's in front of me. Now here's my boy as I go into the pits at the end of 2. He's still got an arm problem, still causing me time in the pits. I wish someone would pull him, put someone new in. As you can see, I'm in 18th, so if I get better pit stops, maybe I could stay further up. Maybe not, I don't know. Lap 4. Look at this, making a move on 16 and 15. Remember, I started in 10th. I pitted early. Came off this horse, came onto me, he's trying that undercut, and, well, I guess he wanted in the pit stop. Again, another awkward pit moment at the Red Bull Ring. I don't know, I feel like I just don't have luck when it comes to that pit. People just smash into me. So making up a little bit of time here on BZ Dad, and I decided I'm just going to send it here because one thing the Porsche can do well is corner. So everyone gets really pissed off when you're trying to pass in the corners in the Porsche, but it's really the only place I can pass, so he just keeps bumping me. Now there is kind of this really weird glitchy thing that the game does where two cars that are close together tend to just bump into each other, so I don't know if he's really trying to bump me or not. Again, I give Breezy Dad the benefit of the doubt there and say he wasn't. I mean, I certainly didn't try to run him off the track or anything. I did bump into him a little bit, but yes, on lap 6 I'm behind TH503, another Corvette. So my woes continue in following Corvettes. So sitting in 14th on lap 6, 4 laps into my 7-lap stint on the mediums. And I am trying to figure out how you get around a Corvette. So I decide to use the Geauxgreddy Force Pass again. That's right. Using my mind tricks, I got the rear end loose and sent him into the wall. Ha ha! So, capitalize from that, move up to 9th place. Chasing down the Lexus here. I'm going to put this sweet inside move on SHARE's 97M. Look at that. Oh, I come out the other side, and he says, yeah, that sucked, dude. I'm just going to undercut you. Take it right back. So, good job there, Shan or Sharn, or however you say your name. So, hung out there for a while, and then a few laps later, I end up behind ibuprofen, and we get some RCZ boost action as he just comes blazing by both of us. Like, I was in the slipstream. It didn't matter. RCZ coming through. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it. And then when he comes, lays down the power, come out the corner, just gone. Now, like I said, tire wear is going to be the issue. Probably finish in front of him. Who knows? Going to the pits again. Hopefully they replace the guy with the sore arm. Let's see. Let's look way down there. You can see in the pit stop area that, nope, he's still got a sore arm. So another crap pit stop for me. Come out again in 18th. All I'm doing is changing tires. And my tire man has a messed up arm. So somebody's got to take care of that. I don't know what the deal is. All right. Lap 10 in 18th. Battling for 17th. And you guessed it, heading towards the pit. He goes wide and then cuts back under for the pit. Lap 11, ibuprofen comes back out right in front of me. I'm telling you, I've got the pull on him. I should just pass on by, but no, because the mid torque on this Cayman is it's just terrible. I don't know. I like the way the car handles. I'm just not a fan of the power band on this car. It's awkward in the low end gears. It's just an awkward car, gearing and horsepower wise. So anyway, TH503 Racing making another run at me in that vet. I don't know what my issue with the vet is here at the Red Bull Ring, but it's lap 15. I'm like, I don't want to hold him. You know, if I try to race him, there's a whole plethora of people behind us that can get into it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get over him. I'll let him by. It's the last 2 laps, whatever. I lose 1 position. I get a top 10 in a very good lobby, so I'll be good with that. That's fine. And he just nudges me just enough to get my rear into the sand there. Of course. So it's probably payback for my Jedi mind trick into the wall earlier. And to boot, you know what? I get a half-second penalty because getting pushed off the track into the sand wasn't enough. You also get to get a half-second penalty. And then I get hung up with the Lexus here in the corners because we both have crap tires right now. So it's like, you know, a battle between 2 guys with broken arms. So I slow down. I lose yet another position. So drop from 8th to 9th to 10th to 11th. In 11th, with 1 lap to go, can I hang on? Behind the RCZ, I've caught back up to him. Obviously his tires are depleted. Maybe if I had another lap, I could have passed him. But right now I got to worry about Sniper USA 0 on my rump. Got to make these last 2 corners. Just stick it on the apex so he can't get by me with the superior speed. Managed to do that. Stay in the RCZ slipstream. We will not give up 11. So we cross with our second 11th place of the day. Again, not super happy about it. Not terribly upset. I wish I'd done better in that first race. That was my real opportunity to shine, and I failed to do so. But we did earn 133 points, which was better than my previous worst race of 91 points. So we do go up points-wise in Manufacturer Series. We go down 5 points in DR, away from my goal of 50,000, but we will make it to A+ this year. I promise. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like, hit that subscribe, and until next time, y'all have a great evening.